A massive fire tears through a New York City restaurant, leaving behind severe damage. The business owner and the landlord both filed separate insurance claims, expecting help. But instead of a fair process, the landlord, represented by a public adjuster, faces months of delays, underhanded tactics, and conflicts of interest. And worst of all, the insurance company's own independent adjuster actively worked against the policyholder from day one. A fire destroyed this restaurant, causing severe damage to the building. The business owner filed a claim for their losses, while the landlord who owns the building filed a separate claim for structural damage. I was brought in to represent the landlord, ensuring their claim was handled fairly. The fire damaged the roof, HVAC systems, skylights, and the overall structure. Firefighters had to cut through the roof, pouring thousands of gallons of water inside. Testing later confirmed asbestos contamination in the roofing materials. Despite clear evidence, the insurance company initially denied coverage for asbestos testing and abatement, something explicitly covered under the policy. They only reversed course after we challenged their decision with hard proof. Rather than sending in a licensed roofing expert or an independent engineer, the insurance company brought in a building consultant, a so-called expert whose job was to minimize the scope of repairs and push for patchwork instead of full replacement. Here's what most policyholders don't know. Building consultants aren't licensed. They don't follow industry standards. And if their report is wrong, there's no governing body to hold them accountable. That means their recommendations are whatever the insurance company wants them to be. And when this report didn't hold up to scrutiny, the insurance company switched tactics. Months later, after the building consultant's report failed, the insurance company finally brought in an engineer. But here's where things get even more disturbing. The independent adjuster assigned to this claim actively tried to control the process. Before the engineer even completed their assessment, the insurance company's independent adjuster stated outright that there would be no agreement on the roof. Think about that. Before the expert even evaluated the damages, the adjuster already predetermined the outcome. This wasn't an independent assessment. This was a rigged process. By withholding key information from the engineer, they ensured the findings would support their goal, paying as little as possible. And while they play games, the damage keeps getting worse. The building superintendent recently reported bubbling and blistering on the roof, clear signs of thermal shock from the extreme heat of the fire and the thousands of gallons of water firefighters used to put it out. Delays equal more damage, equal more cost. If this video opened your eyes, share it. If you've been through something similar, comment below. Together, we can hold insurers accountable and fight for what's fair.